be getting ready for the Fairylympics. You've never heard of the Fairylympics? It's only the biggest annual competition for all of the fairies everywhere. It is so much fun. And obviously, I'm part of the Tinker Fairy team. And it's my first year in the competition, so I'm really, really nervous. I think Ben, Hillary, and Madison are doing the Fairy Triathlon, which is flying, swimming, and an obstacle course. Cheryl is revving up for the fairy race, which is super fun. Kaylee is studying really, really hard for the other fairy talents quiz. So she's learning everything she can about the other types of fairies because she's going to be quizzed on them. And Amber and Lizzie are doing all of the relay races. So water toss, three-legged race, all that sort of fun stuff. And I get to be a part of the Acorn launch event. And I really, really, really want to bring home the Pixie Dust Cup. But I'm in a bit of a pickle. I haven't made my thing to launch my acorn yet. Can you guys help me out? Whoop, whoop. Oh, you're probably wondering what the Acorn launch event is. I guess I should explain it. So the Acorn launch event is every different type of fairy has to use their talent to launch an acorn as far as it can go. Do you know how heavy acorns are? They're like super heavy. Like, they're really heavy. So I gotta figure out how to use my talent as a Tinker Fairy to launch something really, really heavy into the air. You know, what if I made a catapult? Because I made it, so that's tinkering, that's using my talent, and it will get the acorn in the air. I like that idea. So let's go back to the Tinker Factory and make ourselves a catapult. Well, welcome back to the Tinker Factory, friends. Now that we're here, let's go over our Tinker Fairy safety rules. Rule number 1, we need to make sure we always wear our snazzy safety glasses. Rule number 2, we need to make sure we have a grown-up with us at all times to help us with our project and to keep us safe. And rule number 3, we need to make sure we clean up after ourselves when we are all done. Now, let's get started on our catapult. Let's go ahead and grab our supplies for our catapult. Let's see here, ooh, rubber bands, a spoon, I think this will work out nicely, and a handful of popsicle sticks. Let's head back to the table and get started on our catapult. So for our catapult, we're going to need 1 spoon, 5 rubber bands. I have 3 big ones and 2 little ones. And then I have 6 popsicle sticks. I have 2 bigger ones and then 4 smaller ones. So now we have everything we need to make our catapult. First, I'm going to take our 4 little sticks and I'm going to stack them on top of each other. Now I'm going to take one of our smaller rubber bands and I'm just going to make sure they are all secured together on one end. Oop, that's a little loose. Let's go ahead and do that to the other end too. And now I have a pile of sticks. That doesn't look super useful right now, but I promise it will be later. Now I'm going to take one of our big sticks and our spoon. I am going to put our spoon on our stick. I don't want it all the way down here because that's not going to be super helpful. I want to make sure the actual spoon part is above my stick. That way I can bend it and it will fling. So I'm going to take a rubber band and I'm going to secure our spoon onto our stick. Whee! I'm a little worried about the end. Let's do another rubber band and put it all the way down here on the other end. Oop, that's still a little loose. Let's give it one more. Ooh, 2 more, just to be safe. All right, our spoon is now not going anywhere. You know what? Now we're going to take our other stick and we're going to secure it to our other big stick. We're going to do it down here on the bottom. So we're just gonna wrap that really, 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 really tight until it won't go anymore. Well, that's not very catapulty. Oh, so let's open up our big stick and slide our stick pile as far down as it will go, and now we have our catapult. Great job, friends. Our catapult is done. There's nothing to decorate, and there's nothing to clean up. Well, maybe if we test it out and experiment with it, there might be something to clean up. Let's do that. Let's test it out and see if it really works. All right, friends, I have 3 different objects for us to test out our catapult with. I have this really super cute fake gem, and that's our lightest weight. Then I have the super fluffy pom-pom, which is kind of a medium weight. It's heavier than the gem, but it's gonna be lighter than our wooden spool. Whew, that's heavy. It's about the same weight as an acorn. Well, let's test out our catapult and see how it works. All right, friends, first we're gonna test out our super little teeny tiny gem. Let's go ahead and load our catapult. Ready, aim, fire. It landed on the floor by my feet. It went backward. That doesn't bode well for me. Well, let's try the pom-pom. Ready, aim, fire! That didn't go very far either. But you know what? In fairy miles, that's pretty far. All right, the spool, that's heavy. All right, let's see how far our pretend acorn goes. Ready, aim, fire! It landed beside it. I guess I have a couple more adjustments before the Fairylympics, but that's okay. I have until tomorrow to get it right. Well, even though our fake acorns didn't go very far, I still think our catapult is super cool, and I'm really excited for the Fairylympics tomorrow. You know, I think this is my new favorite sport. Acorn launching is really, really fun. What's your favorite sport? Basketball, soccer, swimming? Let me know. Well, I guess I better head back home and get a good night's sleep before tomorrow. I'll see you next time, friends. Thank you for tinkering with me.